Hello everyone. In this video we will be checking out the reflection components which are used for processing data. Let's go ahead, create a new RPA project. Call it reflection. Under utilities, expand reflection. Here you can find get list item, get property, set list item and set property components. Let's go ahead and have a look at each of them one by one. But before we can do that, let's create a new list. List we can find under connectors. Drag and drop the list connector to global objects. Double click on the list variable. Now add couple of items to list. So let's call the first item as item 1 and run from here. Let's add couple of more items, item 2 and item 3. So now we have 3 items in our list. Let's try the get list component. If we run from here, we can see an array of items comes up which has item 1, item 2 and item 3 in it. Now let's go ahead, drag the get list items component, double click on this component, click plus. So this is 0 index, the first index and the second index. Click OK. Pass this array list that comes from the get list and connect these two components. Now run from here and we can see the first item, second item and the third items have come here at index 0, 1 and 2 respectively. Let's go ahead, try the set list item component. For the same array list, double click on this component, select the index at which the item you have to update. So let's change the last item which is at index 2 and let's update it to, let's say, item updated. This at the end will return us an object which will have all 3 items of this list, but this item at this index 2 will be updated. Now let's go ahead, run from here. In this list, if we check, we have item 1, item 2 and item updated in place of item 3 now, and the same will be returned here as well. Other component we have here is get property. So let's transform the input here for now. So let's return an object from here, return new with, we are writing a VB.NET script here to return an object. You can write C# or JavaScript as well, but in general you'll be passing data through this input port. Name is equal to double quotes Intellibot. City is equal to Hyderabad and click on OK. So we have updated the input and this will be getting a name and a city as an object. We go ahead, try to get property. So expand this. Let's try and get the name property here. Now if we run this component, we can see the name property will come here. Similarly, set property can be used to update property value from an object. As the input of this instance, let's go ahead, copy this same script, pass it to the input instance here. What we need to do is update city and we want to set the value as California. Okay, now go ahead, run from here. So this instance has a name Intellibot and city California now, whereas this here was name as Intellibot, city as Hyderabad as input. So that's pretty much it about the reflection components here. You can use it to parse and transform your data. Thank you.
Intellibot. Excellence made simple.